So guys, what is up and welcome back to another video, and in today's video it's going to be something a little bit different. So in the background you're going to be seeing some footage of a new game called Necropolis, but that's really not at all the point of it. It's just some filler to put in the background. This is a series that I've been wanting to start for a while, and today I'm just like, I don't have any ideas for videos and I really do want to have a second video out today. So I decided to start it, and this is something I'd like to do like once a week or something. But in my 18 long years on this earth, my life has been filled with excitement and stories that probably aren't that good, but there are a couple of notable ones. And those are the ones I would like to share in these types of videos. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. And today they're going to be starting with one of my personal favorites, the Cocaína story, which you guys will get to know right about now. So to kind of set up this story and give some background on it, me and my family go on vacation once every year or two. We'll usually go to like Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, or like we used to go to Cancun a lot, and we just like to go on vacations for like a week or something and just enjoy ourselves, usually at a resort. So one day when I was visiting a resort over in Cancun, I don't know exactly what resort it was, but it was relatively nice. And when you are at a resort, usually the beach is one of the main attractions and where a lot of people gather. Now, back when this story was taking place, this was many years ago. I was probably 13, maybe 14, but to be fair, when I was 14, I was a goddamn baller, and I probably looked like I was at least 15, so give me some credit here. I was chilling on the beach with my family, and we were all relaxing on, not lawn chairs, but whatever the hell those beach chairs are called. They're called beach chairs, of course. The reclining things, we were relaxing, and then I'm like, you know what, Mom, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go to the water, and I'm gonna go enjoy it, because I was bored. I was a kid. I didn't know what to do at the beach. I was antisocial. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure I was in middle school then. I did not have a good middle school, but that's for another episode. So I went ahead, go down to the beach, and I just kind of splashed around in the water, do what any stereotypical 14-year-old would do. And I was like, yeah, having so much fun. And then I realized I have no friends. There's nothing worth doing. So I decided to start walking back. And this is when a very, very sketchy man begins to approach me. And then this man approaches me, and he is like, oh, hey, hombre, you want anything? You want some cigars? So that's how it starts. He offers me cigars. He wants me to buy cigars. A 14-year-old, to be fair, looking 15, but a 14-year-old is being offered cigars over here. So I think they're pretty much beach vendors. They're these guys that like sell a bunch of stuff, and you can find them on the beach. They sell like sunglasses or what some sell. This guy in particular was selling cigars. However, he had a freaking duffel bag with him, and I didn't really put this together, didn't realize what could come of it, but he does begin talking to me and offering me cigars if I want to buy cigars. Now, these vendors are extremely pushy, and they really want you to buy their stuff, and they're willing to haggle quite a bit. So he starts by offering me a cigar. He's like, hey, I got a cigar for you, hombre. Here, take it. And then I'm like, no, I don't want any cigars. I'm good. I don't smoke. I'm not about that. And he's like, no, amigo, please take it. No, I do not want to buy. And he's like, no. He was offering me like one for free, and he just like hands it in my hand. He's like, this is for you. This is a gift for my friend. So he's trying to like be very friendly with me here, and he's like, this is for you. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, thank you. Yeah. And there's like kind of like a awkward silence, awkward pause. Do you want any marijuana? What? Marijuana? The weed, as you call it? I'm just like, and I'm just like freaking out. This is the first time I've ever been offered weed. I'm like, oh my God, all those dare videos from grade school. Oh, I'm supposed to say no. But being the businessman that I am, I decide to more explore this opportunity. So I'm like, how much? Oh, for you, my friend, I give you 1 gram, $20, or if you want 5 gram, I do it for 60. So I'm thinking this through in my head. I'm like, I'm not actually gonna say this, but I wanted to know how much weed costs. I haven't even like seen weed in my life, let alone know how much it costs. So I'm like, oh my God, this is a good life experience. I should keep doing this. I should explore this out a little bit. And no, that is not a Mickey Mouse voice, nor a pedophile voice. No, that's coming in the comments. That's neither. That's my attempt at a kid voice. I'm sorry, my voice is deep as hell. All right, it's not easy being high pitched. It was easy back in the old days when I actually was a squeaker. Should have been making videos back then. Oh wait. This would have been dislikes. Anyways, I started trying to haggle with him a little bit, playing tough ball. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't have a lot of money on me. And do I really want it? He's like, oh no, friend. Okay, listen, I give you now. You come back, you pay me. Now, If I did that, I'm pretty sure if I didn't come back, I would be literally dragged out of my hotel room, hung upside down, and roasted like a pig before my body was cut up into little pieces. So definitely did not want to do that because there's no way I would be able to pry enough money from my mom to pay to this man. And then I don't even know what the hell I would do with weed. And second, I had no intentions on actually doing anything with this weed. I was just curious. I know, genius 14-year-old here. So I continue. He thinks I'm playing hardball. I'm actually starting to freak out. I'm like, oh my God, he's actually about to sell me weed. So I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I think my family over there's calling me. I'm not really, maybe I'll come back later. He's like, no, listen, friend. Okay, I'll do it for cheaper. I'll sell you 3 grams, $30. I don't know why he was selling me in these weird increments of grams, but he was. So I say, no, my friend, really, I don't. And he's like, okay. Cocaína. Excuse me? Bless you. Cocaína, my friend. And I'm just like, oh my God, he's offering me cocaine. 5 minutes ago, we were haggling over weed, and now he wants me to snort some snow. What the hell? I am scared shitless at this point, and I'm just like, dude, I'm really good right now. I'm fine. Like, at this point, I lost all curiosity, and it was replaced with scared shitless fear. Okay, I was done being curious about how much weed costs. I had no intentions of wanting to know how much cocaine watched, and I just wanted to go home, wanted to go back to my room, and I wanted to watch some cartoons. But this man was intent on selling a 15-year-old looking 14-year-old cocaine. My friend, if you've never had cocaína before, it is very magical here in my country. All my people, it is very good. And I'm just like, I don't want to die today. So I didn't want to offend this man because if he has access to all these drugs, my 14-year-old self thinks he's like part of the cartel and I'm literally going to die if I offend him. So I'm like, listen, I love the offers you're providing here. I will come back later with some money and we'll do business. So he's like, okay, my friend, good doing business with you. And then we shake hands. Also, whatever the hell accent I'm using for this, that's just my stereotypical foreign accent. That's just a mix of everything. It's just to differentiate. So we walk off my separate ways. He continues down and then I see this funny story. As I'm walking away, I glance back and I see this man in his 40s, on vacation, stereotypical. He's got some kids and he's talking to this man. And then the man, he had the cigars, like he was selling cigars, but the cigars were in his hand. The duffel bag was not touched from what I saw. Then this 40-year-old just white man approaches him, who has like his family down by the beach. He approaches him and they start talking and I'm kind of like watching from afar down by the beach chairs, down by my family. By the way, when I got back to my family, I'm like, oh, Dad, I got a present for you. Look at it. And he's like, oh, dziękuję, David. Dziękuję bardzo. And that's just Polish for thank you a lot. And he was very thankful. He's like, how'd you get this? I'm like, I'm a businessman. I've been a businessman my entire life. Like when I was in grade school, I literally taped a cup to the door of my room and wrote on it, toll. I literally collected money from people to enter my room. Okay, you might ask yourself, why would anyone ever pay to go into your room? I had the dopest Lego set around. I spent thousands of dollars of my mother's money on Legos. Probably. Okay, Legos were my shit. But anyways, I continue looking down and I see this like 40-year-old white man who's got like a family. He's got kids down there. And the shady dealer puts down his duffel bag, opens it, hands the man a brick. The man hands him like a bunch of money and then they continue on their way. And the man had like a little knapsack. I don't know how you say that. Like it wasn't a backpack, but it was like kind of like a smaller backpack and he put it in there. And it wasn't like a huge brick. I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but it was a sizable amount. And I'm just like, wow, I hope that cigars in there, but given the information I just learned, that might not be cigars. And that man might be going off to reenact the goddamn Scarface scene. But I don't know. I didn't follow him. I wasn't about to get caught up with anything related to that white powder. The only white powder I fuck with is flour. I plan on keeping it that way because A, baking shit is awesome, and B, I don't like snorting cocaine. I haven't tried it, but still, I don't think I would like it. So, Given the fact that that man probably wanted to conduct business with me later on, because I was like, what, 4th, 5th day of my vacation. Never returned to that beach during that entire vacation. And anytime I saw a man with a duffel bag or cigars, I would literally just look away, run away, or get the hell away. Not acknowledge them, and I no longer spoke to anybody on that beach. A, because I didn't go back to that beach, and B, because on the other beach, there were 2 beaches at this resort, I did not talk to a single person, okay? I trusted no one. Everyone just wanted to sell drugs. So yeah, that's how I spent the rest of my days. A little bit scared, but I didn't think too much of it. I was too busy at the kids' daycare fun time for 14 and under kids, having an absolute blast watching Shrek 2 with Spanish subtitles and kicking some 7-year-old ass in Connect 4 and truly enjoying myself. After that though, we flew back. I didn't die. The cartel did not murder this 14-year-old with drugs on his mind, obviously. And I made it back home, and I was scarred with a fantastic story. Not actually too scarred. Unless I go back to that specific resort and that man remembers me, in which case, might be a bit scarred, but I'm confident. I'm like 4 years older, dude. I'm not in middle school anymore. Like, please. I'm pretty badass. Anyways, moral of the story, if you are at a resort, the cigar sellers have all the drugs that you need, and they may or may not be part of the cartel. Also, if you are a 40-year-old male with a family, cocaine is the drug for you. Now, that is pretty much it for this story. Thank you guys for listening to this, and this is an entirely different type of video. If you guys do enjoy it, please let me know. There's been a ton of support on videos like my 7 Days to Die series, so if you guys would love to show this support, if it is something you want to support and want to see more of, please let me know, as I would totally love doing like one of these a week or something, because I got some stories to tell, and hopefully I'm going off to college soon, man. That's like the kiddie playground. That's like the ball pit of stories and stories I will have. But that is about it for me. If you like the video, let me know, support it so I know that you guys want more, and just thank you guys for all the support lately on the channel. I seriously do appreciate it. That 7 Days to Die series has been doing amazing, and hopefully this series does just as amazing, if not better. Got more stories, and I will at least try to do a couple of these until I gauge if you guys do want to see more or you don't. So down below, I do want to ask you guys if you ever had any experiences like this when you're on vacation and there are some drug-related experiences. Let me know, quite curious, and I hope that I'm not the only man who happened to find the only cartel, cigar, marijuana, cocaine dealer in the world. I don't know, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.